Hey, what's up guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist, and today I've got another deck brawl for you guys. But first, I've got to make another announcement. I've got a really awesome group to tell you guys about. It's called Trading Realm of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called Troy. Look it up, the link will be in the description for the group on Facebook, and it is a really awesome group, a lot of trusted traders in there. If you trade online through Facebook or through YouTube, you know, you guys should really check that out. A lot of my friends are in that group, and I'm really close friends with the head admin, Carlos Blade. Just wanted to give a shout out to you, Carlos. Here you go. But anyways, let's get into this deck profile. I'm playing Darkworlds this time. Everybody thought Darkworlds were dead, and in this video, I'm going to prove that they're not. My most viewed video was Darkworlds, so you kind of know what I'm talking about. I kind of do know what I'm talking about. It got to 17,000 views, and I'm so proud, and I just want to say thank you for everybody who viewed it and shared it and got it out there. You know, let's do it again. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. But let's get into it. As of last time and this time, I'm playing 3 Grapha. You know, you got to play 3 Grapha. Grapha's really awesome. It is a badass card. When you have a Darkworld monster on your side of the field, you can return that Darkworld monster to your hand to special summon this bad boy out of the graveyard. And when it's discarded to the graveyard, you can pop 1 card on the field. Really awesome card. Star card of the deck. I'm playing 3 copies of Snow, Unlight of Darkworld, because Snow is really awesome because it's pretty much a search of the deck. When it's discarded to the graveyard, you can add 1 Darkworld card from your deck to your hand. Then I am playing 1 beige. I'm only playing 1 beige. I think last time I might have been playing 2, but I'm only playing 1 this time because it gets cloggy. It's just basically a vanilla, because the only special thing the beige has got is when it's discarded to the grave, you can special summon it to your side of the field. So you really only need 1. And the only really good combo with beige is discarding it to the grave with a card effect, and then special summoning to your side of the field, having 2 Graphas engraved, returning this to your hand, and then normal summoning it again, and then special summoning out your second Grapha by returning this, or making a rank 4 play with a Snow. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Brow. When this card is discarded, you can draw an extra card. It's kind of like Upstart, besides, you know, it's really good. I really like it. You don't gain your opponent doesn't gain the 1,000 life points, so it's kind of like a better Upstart in this deck. It is a level 3 target. Really wish Tour Guide was at more than 1. Burning Abyss bastards. Anyways, here we go. I'm playing double Trance Archfiend also in this deck, because Trance Archfiend lets me discard my monsters and make a 2,000 beater, and if I do happen to banish one of my Graphas or one of my other Darkworlds, which I will in this deck, I will get special summon that monster. So, you know, recycles my cards, sends cards to grave, 2,000 beater, rank 4 plays for days. Then I'm playing 1 Tour Guide. What I really wish would go back to at least 2. You know, Konami, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You said you were listening. Bring it back. Bring it back. Ban something in Burning Abyss. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Bring this back. Anyways, I really want this back. We really would like this back at 2 or 3. You know, I'm not even that upset about Skill Drain going to 1, but I'm really more upset about this going to 1. I mean, it's been a while since it's been 1, and that's why I haven't uploaded an update, because I really was trying to take the time and figure out how to do this without 3 Tour Guides, but, you know, Tour Guide at 1. Still good, though. And here's how I'm doing it with only 1 Tour Guide. And a lot of you guys are going to say, well, this isn't a Burning Abyss, but 3 Skarm. Skarm is really good in this deck because it lets you search 2 of the key cards in the deck that you need. It lets you search any level 3 Dark Fiend monster, which Tour Guide falls in that target. And the new guy that I'm playing, and that is 1 copy of Kuri Bandit. There's 1 card in this deck that I will tell you about in a little bit that is godlike in ability in this deck, and I will just show you it, and you'll be like, huh, that's awesome. It's one of my personal techs. But anyways, that's the deck. That's the monsters, except for Dark Arm Dragon. And I've got 1 other personal tech, besides the Big Daddy himself. And that is 1 copy of Thunder King Rao, because this deck is kind of anti-meta in a way, with it shutting down and then beating you with 1 big-ass monster, aka Grapha or Zombie Stein. And this doesn't let your opponent add. I'm playing... This is for the spells, okay? I want to say spells, but it's more draw power than anything. So I'm playing 1 Day of Peace. I'm playing triple Upstart Goblin for draw power. I'm playing triple drag down to the grave, which I've seen some people play at 2, 1. You know, I just don't like that. I like being able to draw through my deck as fast as possible, and it lets me see what my opponent has for Mind Crush, which is really helpful. I mean, I will miss one card, but it does let me see, you know, what I can discard. Then I'm playing triple Darkworld Dealings, which lets me go through my deck even faster. You know, this deck is like Speedy freaking Gonzalez. I cannot believe how fast this deck is. This deck is like ridiculously fast. Then I'm playing 3 Gates of the Darkworld. Gates of the Darkworld is really awesome because all fiend monsters you control gain 300 attack, which makes some of your fiends 2,000 beaters and 3,000 beaters really quickly. But it's more of a draw power card than anything because you banish 1 fiend from your graveyard and then you discard 1 fiend from your hand and then you draw 1 card. So it lets you get rid of the stuff that you don't need and then discard something which is not cost, so you're getting an effect off, and then you get to draw a card. So that's what's really cool. And that's all for my spell lineup. The majority of it is just draw power, or actually all just draw power. Now here is my trap cards. I'm not playing too many, but here we go. Playing 1 copy of Dark Smog because sometimes you will need to banish certain cards in your opponent's graveyard, and you know you're gonna get dead Dark Worlds in your grave. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Mind Crush because this card works both ways in this deck. I can either call the right card and get rid of it in your deck, or I can call the wrong card and discard a card and get an effect. So either way, I'm gonna get something out of this. And then I'm playing 3 copies of Reckless Greed, aka Patrick Hoban himself. This flows really well with this deck because this deck really plays a shit ton of draw power. I mean, I've even dropped Exodia in this deck once and it kind of worked. It was really nuts. And then here's the tech card. I want you guys to comment before you see it. Pause it right now at 7 minutes and tell me what you think this card is. It's really interesting and it shuts shit down. And here it is. It's a trap card. It is Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Eradicator Epidemic Virus is amazing in this deck because if your opponent is playing a spell-heavy deck, which the majority of decks now are playing spell-heavy decks, besides Tellarknights, you flip this, you call spell Necros, they're dead. Okay, Necros are dead. I mean, Burning Abyss is probably the hardest matchup for this deck. You call traps, there goes all their Stellar Alpha Novas out of Tellarknights. You know, they're just dead. I mean, Necros, shut them down for 3 turns. Tellarknights, no fear Grapha directly for 3 turns, and 3 turns of Grapha, you're dead. That's 9,000, you know, unless they can really defend themselves. But that's it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. Play this card, please. Make it back at 2. Make it back at 2. Make Dark Worlds at least tier 2 again. But anyways, let's get into the extra deck. I am playing, I gotta show these 2 at once. I'm playing 1 number 107 Galaxy Eyes Taking on Dragon, and I'm playing 195 Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter because it's a 4K beater that can let me send dragons to the graveyard even though I'm not playing dragons. But it's really, really, really good in this deck. I just really like it in this deck. Then I'm playing 1 Zombie Sign for a 45k beater. You know, its effect is pretty garbage, but, you know, 4,500. Boom. 1 Heliopolis to destroy shit. Double Felgrand because Felgrand just swings and wins and, you know, swing no fear. 1 Key Beetle to protect either Grava or Gates. 182 to swing for game because you will keep Gates on board. 1 Castel to bounce shit. 1 Exciton to blow up shit. 147 because you will make it with Tour Guide or Malabranches to swing directly. 1 Leviair because Leviair lets me bring back level 4 or lower monsters that are banished. Alucard to pop back row. Engineer to protect some of my stuff. And surprisingly enough, a Dante to mill my Graphis to grave if I'm not getting him to the grave. Like if I go mid game and I've got a Tour Guide, I will make Dante with a Tour Guide and a Scarm, put this bad boy in defense mode, mill 3, hopefully get a Grava next turn, normal summon a card, and go nuts. But anyways, guys, this is the deck profile. Don't forget to check the link in the description because I have a couple of cool links, like the Yu-Gi-Oh page on Facebook for all your Yu-Gi-Oh news. Don't forget to check out that Yu-Gi-Oh page in the description. It is an awesome page, and I just want to give a shout out to them too. They're an awesome page. You know, they've been helping me out a lot. They've got about 9,000 likes on their page and growing fast with the help of my channel and their advertisement. But yeah, anyways, check them out. Check out Troy. They're really awesome pages. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Tell me what you guys think. This is an awesome deck profile. I don't even need a monster on the front because Epidemic Virus. I know I'm relying a lot on one card, but flip this and it's over. But anyways, guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist, and I'm out.